Sean the Paul, we there, yeah, we are there. Don, you don't know, say Forbes magazine, know what's going on. Everybody keep on waving up your hand for the Forbes magazine and Sean Paul. Yo, we keeping it live every day, that's the way that we do it. Sean up here, we not go through it.
She doesn't mind, girl, I got you so. Push it back on it, bring it back on it. Give me the thing, become a waffle lock on it. Wine it, wiggle it, set the chop on it. 2 more shots, now we in a hot panic. 2 girl and I'm ready for jump on it. 2 to my word, I'm ready for thump on it. Ready for run on it, ready for dunk on it. Tag team in fire truck, we pump on it. Hands up high, we burning up the sky.
I know you've been moving a lot toward producing your own songs more and more. You told me that for your album, you did a lot of the demos like straight from your iPad. Can you give me a little demonstration of how that happens?
Yeah, sure. Like I'm sitting on a plane, I get ideas, and there's a little program called GarageBand. It's available on your computer too, but I found that the iPad, it was real easy. And this is just something I was like doing the other day on a plane, where that's, you know, you do drum tracks, and it's the whole idea of the rhythm. And you can punch stuff out, you can turn it up, you can put effects on it. And then this is not really exactly how I produce. I mean, this is the idea.
Right.
And I take it back to the studio, which, you know, we would actually strip this out into another program called Logic. And, you know, Pro Tools, which is what people actually produce on, is a primary production, program. And so this is just the basic ideas. I have many rhythms on here. I put them down, then I go into the real studio and like track by track, you have to put the track up. Sometimes the drums that are available in here is something I would like to change out, you know, make it sound more professional than this is. Because this is it's basically is a toy, you know what I mean? But it's something that, that I can put my ideas down and take to the studio. My production team is actually my brother, myself, and Kappa Sean, who's right here. They have a sound system. And they come to the studio with me, they hear the ideas, they like to be like, nah, that's a little out of the way, that's whack, or, you know, we keep it real with each other.
Sure.
And when there's something that we all like, we get together and we do some stuff. So there's a track on the album called Roll With The Don. I'm not sure what track it is right now, but it's the first thing that I kind of produced all by my lonesome on the computer, and then they kind of helped me develop it.
And before the advent of the iPad, you know, in 2000 and you know, a couple years after, how did you keep these ideas on the plane?
Well, on the plane, you would do it on a little, what do you call it, recorder. You'd be like, hum the melody. You know, you have voice recorders that people used to use for lyrics and for melodies especially, because sometimes so much different melodies come to you. You know, you might be in a mood one day where that melody is just nice, and if you whistle it or hum it down in that recorder, then when you go to the studio, it helps you to remember it fairly quickly. When I first started to record about 1994, that's what I was doing. About 1996, I had a producer in Jamaica who was the first one to me who brought a computer down. He had a computer program called Nuendo. And it was like, wow to me. I was like, as many tracks as you want, just need computer memory. And he's like, yeah, and I'm like, wow. And so that opened my mind to it, and I wanted to learn more about it. And I really concentrated on my artwork of me being the artist first. And over the years, just picked up little things, until there was, you know, I purchased a drum machine, which is a MPC. And, you know, we used to work out on that for a minute. For years, I think that's where hip-hop production still is sometimes. You know, and then it kind of moved into having these smaller computers and now an iPad.
Right.
Actually, that program is available on your iPhone. I do have my iPhone, but it's broke. Sorry. So, so yeah, you could be, you know, hitting these little beats. It's just ideas, and that's the important thing. It gets the whole flavor of the song put down for, you know, maybe I'm not going to produce it myself, but other producer can be like, oh, okay, I get where you're going at. And they see my vision, and they're able to help me accomplish it.